Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and you can probably guess what we're starting to work on this week from the background. We're going to be working in the garage. It's pretty awful, so prepare yourselves. Before we jump right into the garage project, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Sihu. So they sent over their Doro S100. This is in black. It also comes in the color white as well. And this chair specifically has dual dynamic lumbar support. So that's what these two things are right here. They adjust and move with you. So no matter your size, it's going to conform to your lower back and completely support it. The chair not only supports your lower back, but also your upper back, no matter how tall you are, because the back adjusts. It has 5 different settings. The seat also adjusts back and forth depending on, how much leg room you need. But this is mine and my kids' favorite part. The seat reclines all the way back 135 degrees. And it's really comfortable. So if you wanted to read or just rest in this position, it's perfect for that. Also, as a gaming chair, whatever activity you need to be sitting to do, this chair would work for. If you have the budget, you can also check out the Sihu Doro S300. I will leave the link down in the description if you want to check out both of those chairs. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. The garage performs many functions for our family. So the biggest being all of my tools and supplies, and then it also holds bikes and like lawn equipment and just all of our storage, but it is not working mainly because I'm a mess. Also, it needs clothes storage because it always has sawdust because I'm always doing projects in here, and then things like golf clubs get covered in sawdust, which is not ideal. So definitely going to try to think of a solution for that. Need a better system for all of my tools because I'm tired of not being able to find something when I need it. The light in here barely works. It really works like when it wants to. So we're gonna have to figure out a solution for that. I'm sure we're gonna end up replacing that, just making it look not so dirty and like a garage. I want it to feel more like a shop / storage space. So the first thing that I'm gonna need to do is basically take most things out of here because I'm gonna donate a lot, I'm gonna throw away a lot before I put anything back into the garage. Okay, it's becoming very clear that I'm going to need to do this garage in stages because I don't have anywhere to put all of the stuff that I do decide to keep while I'm working on it. So I'm gonna work on this half first and then this half. But what I need to do before I do that is to go through all of this scrap wood and pick out what I want to keep and toss. Okay, I've got everything pushed to one side of the garage. That's all the stuff that I'm keeping. I got rid of tons of stuff. But before I go any further, I want to get a coat of paint on this wall right here. Like I said earlier, I'm having to do things in stages. So once I get this wall painted, I can get some cabinets in and get everything organized. But I think it'll just make it look a lot more refreshed. The color that I'm going with is very similar to the one that's already in here, but it'll just help with all of these like scuff marks. And I am using Bear's Scuff Defense, their paint, and that way hopefully that'll help for a garage to not get all banged up. We'll see. Okay, painting on this wall is done. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't paint all of it, didn't fill some of the holes, it's because I'm going to have pegboard all the way across right here. And this drywall, I don't think it's been painted like since the house was built 20 years ago, and it is just like sucking up the paint. So in an effort to save some paint, I'm not painting behind there because you can't see. And then also I'm gonna have cabinets go right here. Okay, it's the next day and I'm trying to get these cabinets installed and make sure that they're level, but it's a little bit tricky because there is an issue. Let me show you. So I can't just push the cabinets up against the wall because I have this concrete right here that sticks out further than the wall. So what I'm trying to do is notch out the back of this cabinet right here because our actual shelf doesn't start until way up there. So it shouldn't mess with it structurally. So I'll just have to make a cut like that and then all the way across the back and on the other side, and hopefully it should slide right up to the wall. Okay, I've got the cabinets all set. Everything is level. They're not done. You can see how not level my garage floor is. So I still need to add like toe kick to the front, maybe some kind of trim on the side. But what I want to work on now is getting this pegboard up because I want to organize my tools. Okay, the pegboard is up and I've started painting. I painted this one board, need to paint this one over here. Probably to take a couple coats, but I want to let that dry overnight, and then tomorrow I can start organizing all of my stuff. Okay, it's the next day and I've got the pegboard all painted, but before we start organizing that, I do want to do one more thing to the cabinets. You can probably see behind me, we need some countertops, and I got some 3/4 inch plywood. I got it ripped down at Lowe's so it fit my car, but then also I'm still gonna need to trim it some, but let me show you. So like I've said, they've been cut to the depth that they're gonna be, but obviously this is extremely wide for this countertop. So I'm gonna need to trim the side up. But in order to cover these raw edges and make the countertop look more substantial, I've got this 1x2 and I'm going to cut it like this, and I will miter the corners, and then I'm going to put some pocket holes in the bottom of this countertop so it would really hold this 1x2 tightly to this board. Okay, the countertops are looking good. Now I'm not gonna permanently attach those because I'm going to paint these cabinets, but I'm gonna stain the top probably. So I wanna be able to remove the top while I paint them. So for the middle part, this is where my miter saw is gonna go, but it needs to be sunken down a little bit lower. So as I can have a board run continuously across these top countertops. So I need to put some supports here on the side, and then I'll have a piece of plywood in the middle that my miter saw can rest on. Okay, it's the next day and I took the time last night to start organizing my tools, and it's not completely done because I still have more over here. I haven't even put anything in the cabinets yet, but I really love this. I'm gonna have so much space. Hopefully I can find everything when I need it, but I do need to do one more thing. You can see I've already cut some baseboards to cover up this gap right here underneath, like it's really bad. So I need to add these toe kicks and then the baseboards. I wanted one with like a really low profile here at the top because it's just gonna collect sawdust. I know it is. So if I went with like a fancier one, then it would just look super dirty all the time. So we're gonna shoot those in with the nail gun. Okay, the baseboards are on and it looks so much better than it did. I'm so excited about it. I've never had any kind of space like this to work in with everything organized and kind of a countertop to use. But this garage is nowhere near done. I still have work to do to this miter saw countertop situation behind me, painting and making it look really nice. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and come back soon because I will have another video hopefully soon with more garage organization and updates. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.